Alexa Allen here from alexaallen.com. Still don't really know why I say that, but I think it's either day 17 or day 18 of this blogging, chit-chat about busking that I'm doing. I haven't been busking today, although it's a pretty nice day out there, and I've just been along the seafront and I'm like, ooh, it's quite nice out here. Maybe I'll consider doing a little evening slot, just like an hour or something along the promenade, and just see what that's like. Maybe not right opposite Pier Point, maybe a bit further down. I kind of want to try it, the evening thingy, so it could be nice, because then later, possibly, I'm going to be hooking up with Claire Long, my friend who I've inspired to join me on my really random acts of dancing thing. So a little bit of a story coming up. The reason that I'm out dancing, it's a lot of different reasons. In my whole mental health journey, I magnificently couldn't move my body or dance or whatever. Just absolute fear had me locked in my body. I was really scared of moving my body, getting any attention on my body, like, "Ruh!" And when I was in Scotland, I lived with a dancer and a performing artist and this energy was quite hard for me to deal with. But when I went away to I started, I've had a coffee, I feel a bit off my head actually, that's probably why. Anyway, at one point I started dancing when I was away, and then when I came back to Torquay I was like, oh my god, I need to be doing that. Moving my body moves energy, and it moves life, and it moves everything. So I started dancing outside because I didn't know where else to go. I was too afraid of going into pubs or nightclubs. I wasn't wanting that vibe, whatever idea I had of that vibe. And so I started dancing out and about on beaches and greens and what have you, just getting into my body and shaking off my paranoid self-consciousness. So it was a huge part of my journey of dealing with my anxiety and depression and mental health stuff. And it's been continuing, like, just sort of gently here and there. And then obviously the cancer that came up for me, because I had a cancerous tumour on my collar, which I had removed, and that's quite scary, getting into a cancer situation. And I understand it to be a systemic disease, so it's the body, the whole holistic body thing that's out of balance. It's not just a particular area in your body. So hence why eating more organic, live, raw foods, taking certain supplements, and also moving the body, because you need to move the lymph. That there's nothing that pumps, there's no heart that pumps the lymph around the body. It needs movement and exercise. So dancing's kind of like a great one for I'm not going to say shrugging off, because I don't think that you should shrug off anything that's going on in your humanity, but it's a good way of processing and feeling into the core of your life and what's going on. And it's also shifting the lymph around your body. So I started calling myself, God, look at the state, I haven't even had a wash today. Like, I probably got, like, doesn't matter. No, smell of lavender. Yeah, so I started coming up with these names after that. Cancer dancer, but my favourite one, lymph nymph. I love that. So I made a t-shirt with lymph nymph on it. And I've been encouraging Claire, like, come on, dance. Because Claire's my friend who's successfully kicking the ass of stage 3 breast cancer naturally. And but it's a hard journey, you know. So we've started dancing, and she only had to do it once. I mean, it's amazing watching her actually, because before she went away to Kauai to go and meet this health person, and she was dancing, she looked more rigid, and now she's like kind of opening up, and And I can tell from being her friend, just watching her body, it's much more fluid and open. And she's just like, loving the dancing. So she's called me today telling me that there's different conversation, because I've been spending a lot of time with her this week, and these conversations and information and stuff is happening and coming up, and there's like, we're feeling inspired to like create and affect other people. And so she's talked with Jamie Cato today, and Jamie's suggested patreon.com and Indiegogo, these sites that are set up for creatives and artists, people that are creating and doing stuff and are wanting to share it through videos or blogging, or they've got information they want to share, or they want to inspire other people. And the patreon.com is you get followers, people that want your material, want your sharing, and they do like a monthly donation thing. So Claire's got this idea of setting up a monthly patreon.com thing, and it also, if you've got people that are wanting something from you, then you're feeling inspired to create and do. So I think we're going to meet later and have a chat about what can we do, what would this mean. And this idea that I've had for ages is wouldn't it be amazing, like on the morning going down to the beach and just like everyone putting their headphones and just rocking out to some house music in the morning on the beach, and then like doing an hour of laughter yoga on the beach. I've seen this for about 3 years in my head, and me and Claire have started doing it, not so much the laughter yoga but the dancing, and it's amazing the attraction that you get, and the people coming over, and the questions you get, and the people recognising you for doing it, and because it's not just me, I think, anymore. It's doing it because I danced with Oaken and Marcus and Christopher, and like people start noticing. And it's about setting that example of it is healthy to move your body, and it's dance creates joy in your body. And come on, people, let's do it, especially those of us with illnesses and dis-ease, and fuck it, we need to get over the fear of being ourselves, and let's just move the body. So obviously I've discovered that I can go clubbing and dancing and everything now. In like 2016 I've like remembered all this stuff. But anyway, that was my very unbusking vloggy blog for today. But I might go out and sing some songs on the seafront and not drink any more coffee, because I know my energy's quite high, but I don't feel manic, but always have to be careful with that one. But so I keep checking in to am I grounded, so no more coffee, because that ungrounds you and blows holes in your aura. So yeah.